Adnan Syed was at the Maryland Supreme Court today, part of an appeal that could decide if he remains a free man. The appeal may also set a precedent for victims' rights in future cases. Fox 45's Maxine Stryker was in Annapolis for the hearing this morning.
In Maryland Supreme Court Thursday, Adnan Syed's freedom was back on the line. Syed served more than 20 years in prison for the killing of Hae Min Lee in 1999. His case becoming the subject of national attention thanks to the podcast Serial. But he's been a free man for more than a year after a Baltimore judge threw out his conviction when evidence was uncovered regarding other possible suspects.
Adnan has been home with his family for a little more than a year now, after decades of fighting to prove his innocence.
At the center of Thursday's hearing, Hae Min Lee's brother, Young Lee's rights. Lee was unable to attend the hearing in person that set Syed free, instead making a statement over Zoom.
Mr. Lee was not given adequate notice, was not given the right to attend the criminal justice proceeding, and was not given a meaningful right to be heard. That's all we're asking for.
He then filed an appeal arguing his rights were violated, saying he wasn't given sufficient notice. But before a ruling was made, Syed's charges were dropped. A Maryland appeals court in March ordered a new hearing and reinstated Syed's conviction, saying Lee's rights to notice and attend were violated. But the appeals court also found Lee did not have a right to be heard at the hearing. And then the Maryland Supreme Court stepped in, agreeing to take up appeals from both sides today, considering whether Baltimore City Court violated the rights of Lee. Lee's attorneys are urging the Supreme Court to recognize the rights of victims and their representatives to participate.
We're asking the Maryland Supreme Court to uphold those rights, to send this case back down to the trial court and mandate that the state present evidence, whatever evidence it has, so that we can see that evidence, we can examine that evidence, and you, the public, can examine that evidence so that we all can make a judgment as to what happened here.
Syed's attorneys argue the point was moot when prosecutors dropped charges ending the criminal case against him, and Lee's rights were not violated because he attended virtually.
This appeal is about whether Mr. Lee's rights were satisfied by his remote attendance at the vacatur hearing, and whether the state had the power to decide it no longer wished to prosecute a case it did not believe in.
Syed himself speaking out after the hearing in the name of justice for him, his family, and the Lee family.
We just wanted to say thank you to everybody for over all these years who've just provided us with all the support and the encouragement. Our family, it just means so much to us, and we look forward to hearing the court's decision, and we're hoping that in the end, you know, we'll have a chance to prove justice, not just for Hae's family, but for our family as well.
Maxine Stryker, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.